Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Do you remember the previous class where we have discussed 20 previous year state and national level Olympiad questions? Yes children, now this video is part 2 of the same. So in today's video also we'll discuss few previously asked state and national level Olympiad. Yes children, yesterday we have completed 20 questions, right? So today we are starting with question number 21. Now what is this? Kamal and Hari collected a total of 836 stamps. Kamal collected 320 more stamps than Hari. Now how many stamps did Kamal collect? You see, from this total of 836 stamps, what is this? This is the collective stamps of both Kamal and Hari. Now Kamal has collected 320 more. Now let me take out this 320 from 836. 6, 1 and 5. Yes, 836 minus 520 is equal to 516. Now if I take out these extra stamps that Kamal has, this when divided by 2 will be equal to the stamps that Kamal and Hari have equally. Okay. Now this is 516. Let us divide it by 2. 2 2s are 4 minus 1. 1 comes down. 2 5s are 10. Now minus 1 6. 2 8s are 16. Yes. So 258 is our answer. What is this? This 258, both of them have equally. To this, if we add 320, yes, Kamal has more stamps, right? How many more? 320. So when we add this 320 to these equal parts, then we will get the number of stamps Kamal has. 8 plus 0, 5. Sorry, 8 plus 0, 8. 5 plus 2, 7. 3 plus 2, 5. Correct option is option A, 578. Understanding children? See, if you take out this extra stamps, okay, if we take out this extra stamps from it, then the stamps will be distributed equally. The remaining stamps are distributed equally. Now only to that equal stamps, this when we add 320, we will get the number of stamps collected by Kamal. Okay children, whenever such a question is asked, subtract the extra from the total and then from the difference you divide it into 2. Here there are 2 people, so dividing it into 2 and adding the extra to it, we will get how many stamps Kamal collected. Now how many stamps did Hari collect? 258. Yes. Now when we add 320 extra to it, we will get the number of stamps collected by Kamal. I hope this was clear. Moving on to question number 22. Find the sum of the numbers shown on the abacuses. See children, now this is very easy. Just count the number of balls here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 3. Now what is this number here? What number is this abacus representing? 3164. 3 is in thousands place. Yes, 3164. Now what about the second abacus? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 1, 2, 3 and 2. Now what is the second abacus representing children? 23,205. Now what should we do? We should find out the sum. 23,205 plus 3,164. 5 plus 4, 9. 0 plus 6, 6. 2 plus 1, 3. 3 plus 3, 6 and 2 here. What is the total answer? 26,369, which is our option D. Clear children? Very easy, right? Yes. Coming to question number 23. Study the pattern and fill in the missing term. Now first we are having 100. Okay, 100 is split as 48 and we don't know what this is. Now 48, 23, 25. Yes children, see, if you observe, when we add 23 and 25, what will we get? 3 plus 5, 8, 2 plus 2, 4. So what can we say? When we add these two numbers, then we'll get the above number. Here also see, 11 plus 12. 1 plus 2, 3. 1 plus 1, 2. 11 plus 12 becomes 23. Yes, the same number. When we add the below two numbers we will get the upper number. Now in the same way, by adding 12 and 23 we will get 25. 13 plus 14, 27. Now how to find out this number? When we add these two numbers, we will get this 25 plus 27. 5 plus 7, 12. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 1, 5. What is our missing number, children? 52. Now when we add these two numbers, we should get 100. 52 plus 48. 2 plus 8, 10. 5 plus 1, 6. 6 plus 4, 10. 100. Yes, children, how did we do this? When we add the below two numbers, we will get the upper number. We also checked our answer, right? When we add 48 and 52, we are getting 100, which is on the top. So what is our correct answer? Option B, 52. Clear? Moving on to question number 24. A computer costs rupees 1688. A laser printer costs rupees 679 less than the computer. What is the amount spent on the two things when rounded off to the nearest 10? Now see, what are the two things here? Computer and a printer. We know the cost of a computer, but we do not know the exact cost of the printer. They are saying it is 679 less than computer. So first let us find out the cost. 1688 minus 679 less, right? So we are subtracting. Now 8 minus 9 not possible, so we'll borrow. 8 becomes 18, 8 becomes 7 here. 18 minus 9, 9, 7 minus 7, 0, 6 minus 6, 0 and 1. 1009. What is this, children? Printer costs 1009 rupees. Now what is the amount spent on the two things? Both the things? What is the amount means? How will we calculate? We will add. Very good. 1688 plus 1009. 8 plus 9, 17. 1 plus 8, 9. 9 plus 0, 9. 6 plus 0, 6. 2 plus 1 plus 1, 2. 2697. Now what should we do with this? We should round it off to the nearest 10. 2697. Rounding off to the tens. That means we need to look at the digit in ones place. It is 7. It is greater than 5. Yes or no, children? Yes. So what should we do? We should round up. That means adding 1 to the digit in tens place. What about the digit in ones place? See, in the number 10 we have 0 in ones place. So we'll write 0 in ones place. Now 9 plus 1 is equals to 10. 0 here, 1 carried. 6 plus 1, 7 and 2. What is our answer, children? Rupees 2700, which is option number C. 2700 rupees. The total amount spent when rounded off to the nearest 10 is rupees 2700. Clear? Moving on to question number 25. Amala has 136 stamps. After giving 52 stamps to her sister, she found that they had the same number of stamps. How many stamps did her sister have at first? See, children, Amala is having what? 136 stamps. Okay. After giving 52 stamps to her sister, she found out that they had the same number of stamps. 136 minus 52. Yes, Amala gave away 52. So let us find out how many is she having. 6 minus 2, 4. 3 minus 1, 5 not possible. So we'll borrow. 13 minus 5 is 8. 1 becomes 0. Yes. Now 84. What is this? This is equal to the number of stamps that her sister has. Both Amala and her sister have 84 stamps. Yes. How did her sister get 84? Because Amala gave 52 stamps to her. If you remove the number of stamps Amala gave, 4 minus 2, 2, 8 minus 5, 3. How many stamps did her sister have at first? 32. So the correct answer is option B, 32. Clear, children? Okay, first Amala gave 52. So the number of stamps now Amala has becomes what? What is this? 136 minus 52. Yes. Yes, children. That is equal to how much? 84. Okay. Now, her sister also has the same number of stamps now. But how did she get this? Because 52 were added. Now, how to find out how many did she have before receiving 52? Simple. We need to subtract 52. 2 and 3. 8 4 minus 2 2, 8 minus 5 3. So Amala had 32 stamps before, but after receiving 52 the total number of stamps became 84. Clear? Moving on to question number 26. Samir had 210 more marbles than Bhanu at first. After Samir gave Bhanu 35 marbles, Bhanu had 98 marbles altogether. How many marbles did Samir have at first? Okay, Samir gave Bhanu 35. So after giving 35, Bhanu has 98. So before giving, how many did Bhanu have? 98 minus 35. 8 minus 5, 3. 9 minus 3, 6. What is this? Bhanu had 63 marbles at first. Okay. Then Samir had 210 more than Bhanu. So this is the number of marbles Bhanu has, 63. Samir had 210 more. That means we need to add 3 plus 0, 3. 6 plus 1, 7, 2. So how many did Samir have at first? 273. That is 210 more than 63. Then what did Samir do? Samir gave 35 marbles. Yes, that means 63 plus 35. Yes, Bhanu had 63. Now Samir gave 35 to him. So 35 to her. 3 plus 5 is 8. 6 plus 3, 9. Now Bhanu has how many? 98 marbles. Clear, children? See, these are very simple if you understand what they are saying in the question. Okay. What should be the answer? Then marbles Samir had at first. That is 273. Yes, children, now let us solve question number 28. Nehru Stadium can seat 79,407 people, while LB Stadium seats only 58,868 people. How many more people can Nehru Stadium seat than LB Stadium? Yes, how many more people? How to find out? It is very simple, right? Subtraction. If we find out the difference, then we can say that these many more people can sit in Nehru Stadium. Let us find out now. 79,407 minus 58,868. 7 minus 8 is not possible, so we'll borrow. 17 minus 8 is what? 9. 9 minus 6, 3. 3 minus 8 again not possible, so we'll borrow. 13 minus 8, 5. 8 minus 8, 0. 7 minus 5, 2. 20,539. That is our option D. Okay, children? You already know how to do additions and subtractions, right? So I am not explaining in detail how to subtract. Okay, let's just solve problems quickly so that we can cover more problems in a single video. The answer is option D, 20,539. Question number 29. Each student of Mr. Rakesh's class was given a card with an equation written. The picture shows the card that Balu was given. Which number placed in the box makes the equation on Balu's card true? See, here we are having an addend plus dash is equal to sum. We are having one addend and we are having the sum. We need to find out the other addend. How do we do that, children? Very good. Through subtraction. Addend 1 plus something is equal to sum. So we subtract addend from the given sum. 3,500 minus 3,462. Now zeros 10, 9 and this becomes 4. 10 minus 2, 8. 9 minus 6, 3. 4 minus 4, 0. 3 minus 3, 0. What is our answer, children? 38. So option D, 38. 3,462 plus 38 is equal to 3,500. Yes, children, this is how we solve this one. Question number 30. Guru put a number into the start box of the sentence given. The end number was 20. What number did Guru put in the start box? See, in this box here he put some number. To that number first he subtracted 10, then he subtracted 5 and then added 7. In the end he got 20. Okay children, now again there are two ways to solve this question. See, suppose when I say 25 minus 10 is equal to 15. Okay children, 25 minus 10 is equal to 15, or 15 plus 10 is equal to 25. You remember, right? For every subtraction fact we have two addition facts. Yes, sorry, for each addition fact we have two subtraction facts. So that is what we are implementing here. When I say something minus 10 is equal to 20, I can simply say that this something is equal to 20 plus 10. Yes, the something is equal to 20 plus 10. Now one way to solve this problem is to 20. Here there is plus, right? So do the opposite, minus. 20 minus 7, 13. Now again here it is minus 5. Now you add 5. 13 plus 5 is 18. And here we are having minus 10. Do the opposite, that is add 10. 18 plus 10 is equal to 28. Our answer here is 28 children. Okay. This is one way of solving. Move in the reverse order and do the opposite of what is done to the start point. Okay. Yes. Now the other method of solving is this trial and error. As I said, use take every option and see which option gives us the correct answer. Now 20 minus, if I take 20, 20 minus 10 is 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 5 plus 7 becomes 12. So no, option A is our wrong answer. Option B, 28. 28 minus 10, 18. 18 minus 5, 13. 13 plus 7, 20. Yes, 20 is our correct answer. So option B here becomes the correct answer. Clear children? See, when you are going from a starting point to the end point, you will walk in the correct order. Now when you are going from this in the reverse order, yes, this becomes the reverse, as the opposite of addition is subtraction and opposite of subtraction is addition. Yes, opposite of addition is subtraction and opposite of subtraction is addition. You can do it this way, going in the opposite direction, or with the help of trial and error method you can go in the same direction. Moving on to question number 31. Rajesh bought 352 red pencils and 297 blue pencils. Each pencil cost rupees 2. He had 32 rupees remaining with him. How much money did he have at first? Now first let us find out the total number of pencils. 352 plus 297. 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 5, 14. And here 6. 649 pencils. Rajesh bought how many? 649 pencils. What is the total cost? 2 rupees each. 2 rupees each. Yes children, now what will be the total cost? 649 into 2. Yes, when they are given such each, we need to multiply. 9 2s are 18. 2 4s are 8, 9. 2 6s are 12. What is the total cost? 12,298. Now here we are having option A, 1298. But this is not our correct answer. After paying the amount, he had 32 rupees remaining with him. Yes, 32 rupees remaining with him. 1298 plus 32. 3 plus 2, 10. 9 plus 3, 12. 12 plus 1, 13. 2 plus 1, 3 and 1. 1330. So he had 1330 rupees at first. How means? See, after paying 5 rupees, okay, after paying 5 rupees, I have 3 rupees left with me. Okay, after paying 5 rupees, I have 3 rupees left with me. Now how much money did I have? When I add 5 and 3 together, I will get 8. Yes, from this 8, after paying 5 rupees, 3 rupees are left. Okay children, now that is the same concept we have applied here. See, after paying 1298 rupees, he had 32 rupees with him. That means How much did he have at first? He had 1330 rupees at first. Understood? The expenses plus savings gives us the total amount he had. Yes, total amount minus the expenses means what will we get? We'll get savings. In the same way, when we add whatever we have expended and whatever we are saved, then we'll get the total amount we had. The correct answer is option C, 1330. Clear, children? Moving on to question number 32. Each part of the number line is drawn of 1 centimeter. What is the sum AC plus DE plus GJ equal to? AC, DE and GJ. What are they saying? Each part is equal to 1 centimeter. Here we are having one part AC, right? 2. This is the third part, 4, 5 and 6. How many parts are we having in total, children? 6 parts. Yes. So the answer is what? 6 centimeters. Clear? 1 centimeter, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The total is 6 centimeters. Now from the given options, which has the same length as 6 centimeters? Let us check. Option A, AF. From A till F. What is the total? 5 centimeters only. So this is our wrong option. Clear? Going to option number B, BH. From B till H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 centimeters, right? So option B is our correct answer. Clear, children? First we found out the length, that is equal to 6 centimeters, and BH is also equal to 6 centimeters. So BH is our correct answer. Moving on to question number 33. By what measure is line P longer than line Q? What is the length of line P? Yes, 8.8 centimeters. What is the length of line P? 8 centimeters. Now what is the length of line Q? 1, 2, 3. What is the length of Q? 1, 2, 3. 3 centimeters. 8 centimeters and 3 centimeters. P is 8, Q is 3. Now by what measure is line P longer than line Q? How will we find out, children? Think. Yes, very good. We need to subtract both. 8 centimeters minus 3 centimeters. 8 minus 3 is equal to 5. So our correct answer is option A, 5 centimeters. Yes, children? This is how we find out. Yes, option A, 5 centimeters. Now while doing this centimeters part, you need to be very careful. See, this will not be 1, 2, 3, 4. Line Q is not equal to 4 centimeters, children. Line Q, from 3 till 4 it is 1 centimeters. Now from 4 till 5 it is 1 centimeter, and from 5 till 6 it is 1 centimeter. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Okay, children? See, even when you look at the centimeter line, it starts with 0. Yes, first it is not 1. It starts with 0. 0, then comes 1, then comes 2. So in the same way, you need to assume that this is 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, this will be a better way for you to find out. 0, 1, 2, 3. So the length of Q is 3 centimeters. Clear, children? Question number 34. There are a total of 7,458 books in a library. 3,095 are fiction and 2,144 are non-fiction. The rest are magazines and references. How many magazines and reference books are there in the library? See, suppose there are 20 books in a library, of which 5 are fiction. Fiction means what, children? Imaginary. Okay, they are not real, based on imaginary stories. And 3 are non-fictions. That means they are based on real stories. Okay, they are based on real stories. Now the remaining whatever we are having, they are magazines. Okay, magazines. Now how do you find out this remaining? See, 5 plus 3. Add these fiction and non-fiction together. Then when you subtract the sum from the total number of books, you will get the remaining, that is the number of magazines. Yes children? Or first you can subtract the number of fiction books and then subtract the number of non-fiction books and then get the number of magazines. Okay, you can do it either ways. Here we need to do addition and subtraction together. See, first let us find out the total number of fiction and non-fiction. 3095 plus 2144. 5 plus 4 9. 9 plus 4 13. 1 carried. 1 plus 0 1. 1 plus 1 2. 3 plus 2 5. 5239. What is this? This is fiction plus non-fiction. Now when we subtract the total from the total number of books, 7458 minus 5239. 8 minus 9, it is not possible, so we are borrowing. 18 minus 9 9. 4 minus 3 1. 4 minus 2 2. 7 minus 5 2. 2239 children. What is this? This is the remaining books. What are these remaining books? Magazines and references. Understood? You need to understand the question first. When you understand it clearly, you will be able to solve it correctly. Please take your time children to read the question twice or thrice. Okay? Then understand what are they exactly asking in the question. What was our correct answer? Option C, 2219. Moving on to question number 35. See, again a similar question. Okay? Now the same thing is given. The total books, fiction books and non-fiction books. The rest are magazines and references. And from that, there are 407 more reference books than magazines. How many magazines, rounded off to the nearest 100, are there in the library? See, what did we find out? We found out that 2219. 2219 is what is the total number of magazines and reference books. Yes, from that there are 407 more reference books it seems. Okay, now just now we have done right a somewhat similar question. What did I tell you? First remove this extra from the given number. 9 minus 7 2. 1 minus 0 1. Now here 2 minus 4 is not possible, so we are borrowing. 12 minus 4 8 and 1 here. 1802. Now divide it equally. 1812, divide it equally. 2 nines are 18. 0 1 brought down. Now 1 does not go, so I am writing 0 here. Now 2 brought down 6. Yes, 2 6 are 12. What is the answer children? 906. 906. Now what is this 906? 906 is the equal number. Equal means what? Magazines. 906 here is the magazines. Now when you add the extra 407 to it, 6 plus 7 becomes 13, 1 and 13. 1313 becomes the number of reference books. Now what are they asking in the question? How many magazines are there? Rounded off to the nearest 100. 906 is the number of magazines. Rounding it off to hundreds. Now 0 is in tens place. It is less than 5. So we will round down 9 as it is, and in the number 100 we are having zeros in ones and tens place. So we will write zeros in ones and tens place. What is the answer children? 900. Option D, 900 is our correct answer. I hope you are able to understand what we are doing here. Yes, when we remove this extra from it, then we get the equal number, and to that when we add the extra, we will get the reference, and the other thing remains our magazines. The lesser number are our magazines now. Question number 36. There are 90 biscuits in box A and 210 biscuits in box B. How many biscuits must be transferred to box A so that there will be twice as many biscuits in box A as box B? Now again we need to subtract something from the number of biscuits in box A so that the number of biscuits in A become the twice of the number of biscuits in box B. We should go for trial and error method here. That is the best one. 210. From that we need to subtract 10. Yes, we are giving away 10. What will be the answer? 200 in box B. Now what should we do with this 10 we have subtracted? Add to box A. 90 plus 10 becomes 100. See, in A we are having 100, in B we are having 200. 100 twos are 200. So option A is our correct answer. When we remove 10 boxes from box A and transfer it from B and transfer it to A, then there will be twice as many biscuits in box B as there are in A. See children, in such question it's very important to both subtract and add. Yes, understand this, okay? It is important that you understand the question. From the given biscuits, we are removing 10. In which? In box A. Now, what are we doing with this 10? We are adding the same 10 to the biscuits in box A. So, we are doing two things here. Removing and adding. Removing from B and adding to A. So, it is important that we subtract and add here. Clear? 100 into 2 is equal to 200. So option A, 10 is our correct answer. Moving on to question number 37. The total mass of 3 children A, B and C is 117 kgs. A is 5 times as heavy as C and B is thrice as heavy as C. Find the total mass of A and B. Okay children, here you need to understand one thing. A is 5 times as heavy as C. A is equal to 5 times of C, that is nothing but 5C. B is equal to what? B is equal to 3C. Thrice means what? 3. 3 into C. 3 into C's weight. Now what should we find out? We should find out A and B. Weight of A and B. We are given that total weight of A, B and C is equal to 117 kilos. Yes children. Now if you look at these two here, see, A is nothing but what? A is equal to 5C plus B is nothing but 3C and C as it is. Yes children, consider this as 5 apples plus 3 apples plus 1 apple. Okay, C means 1C. C means 1C. How many C's are we having? Only 1. Yes, 5, 3, 1. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. And C common. We will write as 9 apples. Yes, in the same way, we are writing it as 9C. 9C is equal to how much? 9C is equal to 117 kgs. Now if I say 9 apples cost 117 kgs, how much does 1 apple cost? How will you do? 117 divided by 9. Yes children? 117 divided by 9. Let us do the same thing here. 117 divided by 9. 9 ones are 9. When we subtract 2 will be our answer. 7 brought down. 9 3s are 27. When we subtract 0 will be our remainder. What is it? 13. C is equal to 13. 9C is equal to 117. C is equal to 13. Clear children? Now what should we find out? We should find out A plus B. A plus B means what? 5C plus 3C. That is equal to 8C. Just now we got C is equal to 13. Then 8C will be equal to how much children? Again the same example of apples. 1 apple is equal to 13 rupees. 8 apples is equal to 8 into 13. Yes. 3 8s are 24. 2 carried. 8 1s are 8. 9 and 10. 8 plus 2 10. So what is the total weight of A plus B? A plus B, the total weight is 104 kilos. That is option number A. Understood children? We have written the weight of A, B in the terms of C. 9C is equal to 117 kilos. We got C is equal to 13 kilos. And the total weight of A plus B is 8C. So 8C is equal to 8 into 13. That is equal to 104 kilos. Now moving on to question number 38. Here some costs of few items are given. We need to find out the total cost of radio and printer. Where is this radio and printer? Rounded off to nearest 100. Total cost means what here children? we need to add. Yes, 247 plus 215. 7 plus 5, 12, 1 carried. 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 2 plus 2, 4. 462. This rounded off to the nearest 100. Yes, look at the digit in tens place. It is greater than 5. So we add 1 to the digit in hundreds place. 4 plus 1, 5, and then 2 zeros. What is our answer? 500. Yes, children? 462 rounded off to nearest hundreds is 500. Moving on to question number 39. Now again, if here the costs are given, and if Ramana has 1000 rupees and buys what? And buys a radio, a bread maker and a printer. How much money will be remaining with? We need to add all these together. First we need to find out the total cost. 215 plus 247 plus 385. Here 5 plus 7 plus 5 17. 1 carry. 1 plus 4 5. 5 plus 8 13. 13 plus 1 14. Again 1 carry. 2 plus 2 4. 4 plus 3 7. 7 plus 3 8. Now what is this, children? This is the total expenditure. He is buying goods worth 847 rupees. He had 1000 rupees. Now what money will he be remaining with? 1000 minus 847. Yes? 1000 minus 847. Now how do we subtract? First 0 becomes 10. The remaining zeros become 9. And the last number becomes minus 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. So 10 minus 7 3. 9 minus 4 5. 9 minus 8 1. What is she left with? It is Mrs. Rama. So what is she left with? She is left with option D, 153 rupees. Yes, here we have done addition and subtraction together. Addition to find out the total cost and subtraction to find out the money left. Last question for today, question number 40. If two books of equal price cost 24 rupees, what is the cost of each book rounded off to the nearest 10? Now 2 books is equal to 24, then 1 book is equal to how much, children? Yes, 24 divided by 2. What is this? 24 divided by 2 will be 12. Now what is this 12? 12 is the cost of each book. 12 is the cost of each book. Now what should we do? Round it off to the nearest 10. Look at the digit in ones place. It is less than 5. So we round it down. The digit in tens place written as it is and the digit in ones place replaced by 0. So 12 rounded off to nearest 10 becomes 10. Which is the correct answer here, children? Option D, 10 rupees. Okay, children, that's all for today. We will continue the same previous year Olympiad questions tomorrow. Okay, I hope today's class was clear. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the